Modded Minecraft adds so much life to its worlds, from the smallest bugs to otherworldly mythical creatures. I've played countless times in countless mod packs where I don't give some of them a second look. But now, these animals are my main focus. I want to learn about this world and its inhabitants, go on adventures to find them, build a home for them, and take good care of them. I want to leave my comfort zone and explore places I never have before. This is going to be a very big task, and I expect it will be a little scary at times. So I'm going to take my time and discover all sorts of things this world has to offer. So join me in building my very own zoo in Minecraft Menagerie. Yeah, here we go. We're starting a brand new world, brand new menagerie, brand new zoo. Oh, I don't want to hit this bee. Hello, bee. Quest completed, bee. I'd like to have as many animals as I can find. Oh, I got the... Nice, I got everything. But we'll see. We'll see how far we get with this thing. I'm not known for being a completionist in get... What's that? I got a name tag from that. I don't want you. Oops. I'll take the rest though. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm really not known for getting very far with these kind of things. I have only played with this mod pack to the point where I had a house and a farm with some cows and sheep and pigs. So I'd really like to try and have an actual zoo with actual animals. And not just my house and a barn full of animals. Turkey! And a baby turkey! Aww! This is like an autumn... Ooh, a sheep. I hate the nighttime in Minecraft. So I do want to have a bed as early as possible. But I don't want to kill the sheep if I don't have to. If I can find some iron and make a shear. Oh, there's a ruined portal here as well. If I can make shears and mine it, shear it, then I will. Ooh, silk touch already. Well, it's an axe, but it's better than nothing. No way. Isn't that like netherite? Surely not. Well. Crazy. More sheep. Hey guys. I don't have any iron yet. So, don't mind me. Oh, I only got 2. No. Ooh. Is there any... There's more sheep over here. Hey, I've not started the menagerie, you know. I've just arrived. So technically, animal cruelty is a... No, that I can't say that. What the animals I have under my care don't know will not hurt them. I'm gonna die is what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna lose my very first ancient debris. So let's try and find somewhere. I need food as well. Let's make a furnace so I can use this mutton that I got somehow. Do I have wood? Yes. Yeah, I think I wanna find a house nice and quickly. And then we can settle down and I can put those bad boys in a chest. Oh, I hate walking this slowly. Is there any melons or anything to eat? Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll do. Let's make my bed now before I forget as well. And here we go. And here we go. Boop. It's amazing. And we'll put you back just here. What do we have around us? Oh, there's so much forest. That's great. There's something there, but I feel like that's maybe a pillager outpost, which is not what I want right now. There's a little island there. Oh, cherry. Oh my god, Blossom Woods. There's something there as well. That's definitely some kind of pillager thing. Pumpkin fields. Wow, I definitely want to settle somewhere that has woods nearby, because I want one of my first exhibits, so to speak, to be in a forest. I have a few plants that I want. Nothing completely solidified, just a few general ideas. Okay, we'll wait on these. Is it getting night? Don't wanna die. We'll leave my mutton here cooking. Oh no, it's done. Okay, we'll start heading somewhat towards... What direction should we go in? Eeny, meeny, miny. Let's go that way. I want to see what the cherry... Oh, what the... How are you here already? It's not nighttime. Okay, we're definitely going this way then. Bye-bye. Oh my god, what was that? What the hell? That was... Was that... That was freaky. I'm not playing a horror game. I am playing Minecraft Menagerie, where I'm just making a little zoo. Whoa, there's a... Okay. There's a huge plains biome, which is always my comfort zone when starting out, because you have plenty of space to work with. And is that a village? Well, hey, don't mind if I do. Hey guys, strawberries. Yeah, it is a village. It's a nice village. I need to change that keybind so it doesn't do that all the time. Oh, hey. Safe haven. Oh, this is... I know what this is. This is a tavern. Yeah. Who are you? Move out the way, advancement. You're a butcher. Okay. Not sure that's the most helpful trades. Wheat. Don't mind if I do. Spruce. We could maybe like camp with these guys for a bit until we get started out. Are these all the same? Oh, you've got plenty of food up here. Oh, plenty of food. Can I take some? Thank you. Oh, keep them in mind. I'm already out of inventory space. That is one thing about modded Minecraft, is there is just so much stuff. So much stuff. Are you the same guy? Yeah, butcher. Oh, this is cute. We have like a little friend. We could, oh, and the maple is here, and we have the forest, and there's tons of different wood types not too far, and we can just bunk in with this guy until we're ready to make our own house and we're not gonna die. Yeah, I like it here. I want to see what other stuff he has. Hope he doesn't mind. Oh my god, he's got another... Well, I got a bow, didn't I? But more bones in case we find a dog. What can I get rid of? We'll put you in here for now. A donkey. Hello. And a hamster. Oh my god. Yeah, I love the plains. They're definitely my go-to starting point. And for good reason. I think you don't have to clear down a bunch of trees. You get stuff like this. Enough space for villages and taverns. Ooh, emeralds. Black wool. Yes, please. Ooh. Hey! This snail is huge! Oh, it's a giant snail, that's why. I remember in school, they brought in these giant snails that we got to hold, and genuinely they were like the size of my head at least. They were ginormous. Okay, let's explore and see how much space we have in this biome. And then where I can like actually settle next to our neighbor there. Is that butterfly? Aw. Okay, no, it's getting night. It's getting night. Let's see if we can stay in one of those rooms. I don't think he had any other guests, so I'm sure there's space for us. Is he in here? I think this is his room. Oh, I can hear him. I think it's so funny that this this texture pack makes the villagers so cute. Where is he? Is he still outside? It makes the villagers so cute. They're all animals, but they still have the villager noises. They're still like, but they still have the noises. They're still as charming as ever. I have plenty of food, so that's good. I could maybe dump my stuff in here, especially you. And we have a name tag, so... Oh, left shift and right button to set a new name. Am I dumb? Do I need to do it in my hand? Yeah, we could name our villager. Here he is. Did he stay out at night? That's a bit dangerous. I don't want him to die. a wolf, I think. What should I name him? He's in the strawberry bushes. So Strawberry's not really a name, but that's what he can be named. Strawberry. Sure. There you go. And now his name is Strawberry. Please don't die on me. That I want to have a neighbor here. I don't want to be by myself. This is such a perfect spot. I don't know if Strawberry is gonna keep his house forever. If I get the planning permission, it might be torn down. But he can live with me. Me and Strawberry will be fine. We're a bonded pair now. So actually, no, yes, let's put my stuff in a chest. And we can start maybe getting a few more materials, trying to get some armor. And then we can start on our plans. Start gathering some animals. Start building a zoo. If this is my room, let's set up. Strawberry, can I take your room? You just got way more space. That sounded like a yes to me. So thank you. I'll be in here. What do I need? Little chest. Boom. Safekeeping. We'll keep our other valuables in here for now. Some gold. Silk touch. Because I might need that for, say, like beehives. What else can I... Nothing else is really precious. We'll keep some bones in case we die and then we find a wolf. Horse armor. We'll keep the bow. Furnace I can put just here. Bit of a squeeze, but we'll make it work. And we'll give ourselves a little double bed. Nice. Set my spawn. Amazing. Thank you, Strawberry, for letting us stay here. I think now let's try and... ooh. The rocky shores sometimes have some easy surface iron. Or... you just... sneak in here. Diamonds! What is this? Oh my god. Get away, get away, get away. That gave me the fright of my life. Run, run, run. Oh my god. It has so much health. Cat slippers! Creepers avoid. Oh, give me that now. Give me that now. Give me that. No. No. Yes. Yes. Creepers avoid me. Creepers avoid me. I'm invincible. Let's see what was in that chest. Nothing. There was nothing. Are you kidding? I almost died in real life for nothing. This is cute though. A little... That was terrifying. I got cat slippers though. Hat bag. Oh! That's just rude. That's just rude. Well, you know what? It's my trophy. I've worn the mimic that I have killed in battle. What is that? What was that? I'm gonna die. Okay. This has been fun. This has been fun. This has been fun. I'm ready to come back another day. Yeah. I'm home. Oh. Well, okay. This is my room now, Strawberry. You can knock down all of these walls and have this big room. But this is my room. Our diamonds can join our ancient debris. I don't know what some of this stuff is, if it's like valuable or if it's just like junk. But now we at least have some iron and some gear to get us going, which means I can possibly start actually looking at the quest book and seeing what we need to get started. Did I? No. Okay, let's sit at the campfire. Menagerie. Your zoo adventure begins. This pack is all about building your own zoo that can house every mob the pack has to offer. Every mob. Every mob, does that mean bad mobs too? Including that like exploding fluff ball thing in the cave. I didn't even get a look at it. I don't even know what it was. Including a mimic. This quest book will guide you through the necessary steps to complete your zoo. Amazing. And even more bread. Amazing. Land mammals, birds, reptiles and amphibians, insects and land invertebrates, aquafauna, paleofauna, and myths and legends. It is your job to capture as many of these animals as you can and make an enclosure for them in your zoo. We'll see. Boots. I just made boots. Okay, we have cages, jars, buckets, fishnets, leads, diamond leads. Oh no, these can be used to lead most passive and some neutral mobs. Vine lassos can be used on all mobs, so we potentially are getting the hostile mobs. They're definitely not first invited to this zoo, but whatever. Oh, we can get a knife and a honey cookie. This is primarily a building and animal collection pack that will help you along to keep track of each animal that you bring to your zoo. It's then your job to build an enclosure, either just for that animal or by making a joint exhibit that has different animals that all get along. It's important to remember a natural habitat and diet. Do I have to keep them alive? Is that backpack? Wait. You mean I could have had a backpack this whole time? Okay. When you're not out in the world exploring, you might want to generate chunks in advance using Chunky. The best way to do this is blah 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 blah. Probably not. I can't be bothered. Naming. Well, we've already named our guy Strawberry. Happy zooing. Oh, we got all this stuff from the jump. Very nice. Strawberry, it's so nice that you've let me stay in your bedroom. But I do think I'm gonna need a house of my own. That little room with my chest and everything in there, it's a bit cramped. It has to be said. So I think, do we get a few animals first, or do we have a little star? I think because we have this, we have Strawberry's Tavern. We don't necessarily need a shelter, roof over our head right away. We can kind of like prepare a bit more, and get like, you know, more of a standing with our menagerie, our zoo, before building inevitably a starter base that we won't stay in forever. So maybe we could go out and find a few animals. I usually start all of my worlds, menagerie or not, with a farm. And that feels appropriate here too. We have some strawberries here for sustenance, but they don't fill you up so much. How much? 1.5 hungers, which isn't crazy. So I feel like we should get a bit of a farm started. And I kind of had an idea with my zoo that instead of it being like traditional enclosures where you have the animals behind walls or behind bars, I want it to feel more immersive. So instead of building a farm that has like a barn for the cows, I want it to feel more like a farm village with a farmer's market and, you know, a bakery, because we'll be having wheat and eggs. So we can put our cookie jars in the bakery. And this flat area, well, flat, but cleared of trees area, feels like kind of the perfect place to house our village. And then maybe we won't even need to get rid of the tavern. We can maybe just like spruce it up a bit, and Strawberry can live in the village with the farmer's market. If this is Strawberry's house, Strawberry's tavern, this is the tavern, so this should be like fairly central to the town, right? This could maybe be like the main road that leads to the tavern. Besides, the sea is that way, so there's not much extension space just there. Make a little path going up this way. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, we got the bakery right there. Maybe a horse stable somewhere. I don't know if horses are farm animals. They're in Animal Farm, so I'm sure that counts for something. Where did I say I wanted my... I keep pressing that button. Up here, I think. So, let's build a little path going this way. But of course, for now, we're still going to be living with Strawberry. Because he told me he liked my company. So who am I to deny a friend? Yeah, this can, ooh. Ooh. Hold on a minute, I am 100% gonna fall down there. Oh, strawberries. Reminds me of home. Butterfly? Hello. Okay, cute. We have a little path into our town. Well, what should we build first? I think think we need to before we can have a bakery, we need a place to house our cows and our chickens. Iron. Somebody dropped iron. I don't want the flesh though. There we go. So let's see. I usually like to really plan out my builds. So I do feel a little bit on the spot. So I might like go away and have a think and come up with an idea. And I'll be back. So I've started out planning some of the areas of the town. I want this here to be the bakery. And everything else is kind of just where I want to house some of the sheep over there, the stables just here, the pigs I think we can go here, and then down in this little nook here I think it would be really fun to have a little gift shop because we'll have like our hats and plushies and there's all sorts of things I think that we could... Oh. Rude. Okay. Anyway, all sorts of things. I think that we could have a small little gift shop in the town centre. I've spent a little bit of time gathering some materials. Like in here we have some food, which I'm actually gonna take, and we have plenty of wood and stone, and from the quest book I was able to get some like different types of wood. But I think we might, I don't know, I don't plan to build with like cherry and jungle in here, but it's handy to have in case we do want. But I think I really should start because I'm just eating these strawberries that we've been finding in the plains, and they're not hugely filling. And I think also I want what am I thinking? Oh, what are they called? Awnings. That's what I'm thinking. I really like these awnings, especially for a farmer's market. And if I look on them, they require flax. So I really should get started on making a few farms around the area so I can get some wool and some flax and some food, most importantly, because these strawberries, although we have plenty of them, they're not particularly filling. So, yeah, I think over here I'd love to have a little mill where we can process some wheat into flour, and we can have the sheep. And I think that would be a really nice start to this farmers district. So here we are. This is the very start of our farm. It's quite basic, especially with the materials that we had to hand. I didn't want to go too crazy and spend too much time resource gathering. Also, the interior is completely empty, but we can fix that. The wheat fields are almost finished growing. I also have a very small flax. They're quite slow to grow, so the expansion of this little field has taken some time, but this will expand with time. We also have some sheep down here. They don't have names yet, but we can give them names. And I might give them a little shelter when it rains, but you often see sheep kind of just crouched by the wall anyway, but I think it would be nice to give them some shelter from the rain at some point. I'm kind of interested to see what this looks like with the vanilla texture pack. I know so far I've been playing with Mizuno's, but that was kind of because I already had it installed on this mod pack. I don't usually play with it, so I'm kind of curious to see if this holds up. Also, I think the stone textures might blend better. And lastly, we have these amazing workbenches here, which, I mean, I don't have anything that I can really show you on me, but yes, I can. The oak planks have this gorgeous, like, smooth texture, but if I were to ever fancy making something with this, you can kind of see that the colors are like, they don't really match, because I think this is meant to match the vanilla textures. So I might just turn off the texture pack to see if I like it, and if I do, I might continue to just use the vanilla. But I do love this texture pack. I just think having a blend between like modded and vanilla can sometimes annoy me. But we'll see if I like it, and we'll see how. So here we are. I've turned off the texture pack, and I think it looks great. I think it looks so much better with the blended textures. I did add a few more details, and I also added a few resource packs, mostly just to make the wheat and the other like farm bits look a bit nicer. We do, however, lose the fancy sheep. I made this little sheep pen just here next to the wheat, and we have a few visitors, but we're rocking with the vanilla for the farm animals. But that's okay. That's okay. But we have our finished windmill. I added a bit of an interior just in here, one sec. Just to make it look like it's being used and utilized. It's not like accurate, but yeah, what can you do? I didn't have much space in there. And I added some foliage, and I think it's really come together. I think it's really, really cute. Another big change is with Strawberry. As you can see, he is no longer a wolf, he is now a bunny. Without Mizuno's, he was giving bold, he was giving man, and you know, I just gotten used to him as a creature, so I find one that makes them into bunnies, which is a lot cuter. But he doesn't seem to mind. Next, I think the next area I will work on will be the farmer's market, which is gonna go like here, and then we can continue on with the bakery and like the stables and the pigs, and then this whole area will be pretty much finished, and we can bring in some of the farm animals and have our very own farm district. Are we ready for the grand reveal? Here we are. Here's our bakery. We have some cakes in the window, a bottom floor interior. And honestly, my favorite bit of this whole village, I made a little cobblestone path that leads into an outdoor seating area, which then leads through to the cows and what was meant to be chickens, but I haven't been able to find a single chicken or pig for that matter. So I used the duck eggs to make the cakes. So ducks are in here for now, and when we get chickens, this will be their home. I think this is just so cute and so quaint, and I loved the furniture and the little pastries. I think they were so cute. I do, however, have a confession. Some sad news. We have lost a friend. As devastating as it is, I have to admit it's 100% my fault. I needed string for something, so I stayed out at night fighting spiders. And I could see on the map that a zombie was getting closer and closer to the tavern. So I started running back, running as fast as I could. But alas, I did not make it in time. This door I had left open, and the zombie was able to come in and kill Strawberry. And it was weird because he didn't even become zombified, he just died. So we've lost our friend, we've lost our neighbor. The one thing I said I didn't want to happen, it happened on episode 1. Luckily, I have been able to find on the map a few villages that we could go explore to see if anyone else wants to take up the position of tavern manager, but I fear nobody will ever replace Strawberry in my heart. But without further ado, I think we need to do a little walkthrough of everything that I've built so far. The one thing I've decided to hold off on is the gift shop. Partly because we don't really have any gifts to be selling. And partly because this took a while and I don't want this video to be too long. There's lots of things that I've built, and yeah, we can finish everything else another day. There's no rush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take off. I'm gonna take everything off for a nice, yes. So hopefully, oh, I haven't died so far, so that's a plus. I might have jinxed it by saying so, but I think let's do a nice walkthrough with our skin, and that'll finish out the video. Enjoy!